Yeah, what's up, man? The Triple B right here. Drexel. Drexel, you know. Drexel, man. Sit down, boy. Grab yourself an egg roll. We got everything here from Little Eye Joe to Damned If I Know. It ain't White Boy Day, is it? No, Marty. It ain't White Boy Day. Listen, what's up, man? I'm here in the house for the funds, talking about boxing, talking about whatever. We be Drexel here now. You know Drexel from True Romance, man. You know, he eat everything. He eat the pussy, he eat the butt. What's up, man? What's up? My boy Owen Foster says, Chitley, stop bullying me. We're all equal, okay, guys? Yes. Why do you not like me? We're all bleed to shame. Without further ado, Retro, I bet this cunt's... I bet he smells like a sweaty armpit. Yeah, for real, man. Bob Marley has invaded the stream. No, it's not Bob Marley. It's Drexel. White boy. Hey, white boy. It's Drexel. It's from True Romance, man. I don't know if you've seen the film. It's quite funny. I think it was originally written by Quentin Tarantino, but whatever, man. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty funny. What's going on, man? What's happening? There ain't much happening in boxing. That's the most disappointing thing. There ain't nothing happening in boxing. It's whack. Yeah? WHACK. Whack. Yeah. What fights are there to look forward to? There's Fabio Wardley v Justice Uni, and I said in my video, I believe Wardley will knock out Hooney within 6 rounds. There's Daniel Dubum vs Usyk. Again, why do we have all these rematches? I'm sick of it, man. Sick of all these rematches. The reason is because everyone gets paid again, including the brasses, the hookers, the hotel rooms, the promoters, the fighters, the wrong-uns, the waiters. Fuck them. But yeah, we got to put up with another one. I actually think it's a more dangerous fight for Usyk, right? It's a more dangerous fight for Usyk because Dubon the first time he cleaned him out. You know, forget that old. Oh, you hit him low. No, he didn't. Even Dubon knew he wasn't hit low because he knew. You watch him, boom, he gets hit, and then he walks back to the corner knowing he's been hit. He hit a low blow, so fuck him. But Usyk should have enough skills. You know what I mean? He should have enough skills to win. But Dubon, I don't know. He's got a new scientist. He's got a new guy that's giving him some PEDs, and his head's changed shape. That's the weird thing. His head has changed shape. It's got bigger, right? Which is a byproduct of HGH abuse. Like Evander Holyfield, his head got like big, misshapen. He lost all his hair. But Dubum is a lot more dangerous now, so we'll see, man. Right, let's have some questions. Owen Foster in the house. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Going a bit out of hand with the videos recently. You'll get banned soon. Oh, fuck that, man. I don't care, man. I mean, I've been threatened, banned up. I don't care, man. right? I'm not here to make money by being lame, yeah, by being boring, by stating the same thing over and over again, like Charlie Parsons or some pussy hole like that. I speak my own thing, and that's why my fans love me. Shalom, Otto Orjula Wally. Shalom, my old brother. Hey, diversity is our strength. Did you enjoy the video, man? Ah, my boy Darren James is in the house. What's up, Darren James? Chill me live. My Friday night just got better. I'm glad to hear it, brother, because I've got a solid community, some solid fans, uh, people that are real, people that recognize that we're lied to all the time. Otto, Dubam is clean. Hey, Dubam's clean, of course. He's never failed a test. Yeah, man, come on. Imagine thinking that Daniel Dubam, with all those marks on his knuckles, the fact his head's got bigger, is not doing HGH, man. It's pathetic, man. I'm sick of the lies in boxing, man. Sick of the lies. HGH don't cause hair loss, but I reckon that was not the only reason the Holy Roids was taken. Um, I don't think that was the only thing he was taking. He was taking HGH, he was taking steroids. You know, he lost all his hair, his head changed shape. Uh, he was called Evan Fields. He got busted by being called Evan Fields, and they delivered him a bunch of steroids, man. Boxing Classics HQ, what's up, man? It's great to see you. Did you see that fake Diamante skit on a Matchroom channel? One idiot to do that for your brand. Diamante acting like the prick he is. Oh yeah, yeah, the hilarious. It was hilarious. The hilarious tip where David Greenblatt is in the back of a car, and Sonny Edwards and Charlie Parsons, who's a pussy hole, who threatened me up. Can you imagine that little midget threatening me up? That 5'5" mongoloid threatening me up. Um, and it's really funny. We'll pretend. We'll pretend. Uh, we'll pretend we're serious. We'll pretend. That's bullshit, man. Hi, Chubby. Yeah, what's up, brother? Or Driller Wallin, why you include Johnny Fisher's dad in that Otto video? Because he fucking deserves it, man. Because he is a pain in the ass. He's full of shit. You know what I mean? All he does, contact me here if you want me to do some weddings. Come on, you fat. Well, why would I'm getting married to my woman, and I'm in love with her. Why do I want Big John Fisher to turn up? Huh? The gluttonous Big John Fisher with his huge belly and eat my entire buffet. Nah, fuck that, man. Navagoon, Dubam doesn't deserve the Usyk rematch. No, he doesn't. And nor did Gay J. And nor did Tyson Fury. I find it odd, and I'm bored of it, man. I'm bored of it. He's got more chance than he did the first time when he quit like a pussy hole. But anyway, Boxing Classics. Are you back on the juice, Triple B? What do you mean, bro? The juice? No. But I've got this. Right? Ghost. This is a vape, and you get high off it. If you want, I hit it. I just got it today. It's Gelato 33 hybrid. So if you want me to hit it, I hit it. Big John will bum Otto. Anyone would beat Otto. He's such a bum. Chilby, are you streaming from potato? Is it that bad? No, what it is. So I got a new iPad, right? A refurbished iPad, and it broke. It broke in 2 days. So I'm sending it back. So this computer here is something else that I bought. I spent all this money on these bloody computers so that I can do some lives. And what happens? It's whack. Biggest mistake Johnny Fisher made was taking a rematch against Dave Allen. He's a tough cookie, the White Rhino. Yeah, I had believed. The reason I didn't put up money, and Michael Maloney, I hope Michael Maloney comes in the house. Michael Maloney was like, listen, man, Dave Allen's going to knock out Fisher. And the odds were like 7-1, right? But I was worried. I thought maybe they're paying him off. Maybe they're paying him off. Maybe they're paying him to lose. Like, here you go. Here's 150 grand or whatever. But you know you can't win this fight. But no, he's splattered. Splattered. Johnny Fisher. Ausländer raus. Yeah, I like that expression, man. I very much like that expression. Otto, imagine a Coke needed to flush down the food. I reckon he closed the toilet. What, Coke? I mean, you don't mean cocaine. You mean like Pepsi. Pepsi Cola. I mean, Johnny Fisher, his dad, is the most gluttonous, disgusting, greedy pig that there is. Not just in boxing, in the world. In the world. And you know, his little trick is, let's get some Chinese. Why is that funny? I'll get some chicken chow mein. Why is that funny, you fat pig? It's not funny. And if you know, you know. Boxing classics. If I was that big, I'd be self-conscious walking down the street. Everyone's mind is thinking, wow, he's massive. Wow, he's massive. Oh, Fisher. Yeah, I mean, I'd just be like, look, I'd be looking at you going, you are disgusting. Embarrassment. A fat pig with huge ankles and swollen calves that are pink. Why can't you lose some weight, you pig? What are you doing, John? I'm just going down the Blue Orchid. What a fat, disgusting embarrassment. Kane Dingle, has anyone seen that degenerate Jim McDonald boxing lately? No. If you meant the guy that is a MC, I like him, but I don't think you meet him. I don't think you meet him. Otto, I remember when Johnny's dad took his shirt off. I swear normies made people popular that should not be. Yeah, they don't, because they're so pathetic. They're so easily taken astray. They're so easily propagandized to think, oh, look, this is great. Big John Fisher eats a bunch of Chinese from the Blue Orchid, and he's got bloody fucking 6 months to live. He's a fat, disgusting pig. KG, what's up, brother? I hope you're well. This Atama wank fest is driving me crazy. Anyone else had enough of him getting constantly sucked off? Do you know what? I was gonna do a video on this, and yeah, it's like you know, um, stop smoking this Corey. Stop smoking this Corey. You know what I mean? Step up. What you've done is beat up a bunch of bums. You're allegedly 20, even though you look 35, and you talk like you're 35. Yeah. And he was born in Slovakia, so you can't really trust. You can't really trust the passports there, and yeah, yeah. I'm sick of it as well. I'm sick of it as well. I'm sick of hearing about how he's gonna beat Mike Tyson's record for the youngest champion. Luckily, they've stopped doing that because time's gone past. But they'll still talk about it. At the last fight, Adam Smith was going, yes, and here is Moses Atawa, and he's hoping that he might beat Mike Tyson's record. I'm like, that time's past, you stupid prick. You waxwork, shiny faced, big nosed prick. Without further ado, I was dissing the town when he fought the white quitter. Let's see him fight someone. Yeah, you can't judge, especially at heavyweight. You cannot judge how good a fighter is. Someone who can take a punch and give a punch back. Itama looks the business, but all he's had is bums. All he's had is bums. Like right. So the triple B, they could line up the triple B, and they could line up 10 grandmothers, and I'd knock them all out in a round, and I have 10 KOs within a minute. And well, am I now the biggest? Huh? Am I now the biggest prospect in the world? Come on, man. Forget about it, man. Forget about it. Otto. I reckon Otto loved Itama getting noshed off. Or else you're ignorant. Frank Warren is cherry picking for him. He is. He's young, though. Allegedly, he's young. Allegedly, he's young. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, he's 20. He seems to have been 20 for about 5 years. Now, at what point do you believe that? Huh? What? This guy who is 250 pounds, 6'2", and talks with maturity is 20? That's bullshit. It's a lie, man. Boxing Classics HQ. What's up, brother? The next decent headliner is mid-July. Usyk Dubum, nothing else scream. Yeah, Usyk Dubum is a good fight. Regardless of the fact that Usyk, smoked him, made him quit like a pussy hole. Regardless of that fact, Usyk is now 38. Dubum has put on loads of weight. Dubum's will be like 30 pounds heavier than him. He's strong. He can punch. It's an interesting fight, to be frank with you. It's an interesting fight. I think Usyk is too clever to lose to Dubum. Without further ado, Taxi Drivers and Bidman sounds like Wada's resume. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, right? There are not that many good heavyweights. And when you've got a young heavyweight, and he's fighting, you got to look after him because he's gold dust. He's gold dust. So I don't I don't have a problem with them matching him carefully, but it's like if you're going to talk about being the best prospect in the world, you've got to start to match him with someone decent, right? Ah, my man's acoustics. Subscribe, like, comment, share, donate. Yeah, you can donate, right? For a variety of different ways. You can, what's the word? You can donate my super shekel. You can do Litecoin. You could do Bitcoin. You could do buy me a beer. And I appreciate it mostly, because this is, as I said again and again and again, I don't want to sound boring, but this is a community channel. Yeah. We're here for the community. We're here for the community, right? Right. The the people in charge, the elitists hate us, but we don't care because we part of the community, man. No cap. Wait, acoustics. I won 80 grand last week. Seriously, what? Are you serious, brother? No cap, no cap, no cap. What did you win 80 grand on, man? I mean, that's a nice bit of cash money. That's a nice bag. What did you win it on, man? Tell me what you won it on, man. Was it betting or was it? I assume it was betting. He must have gambled his house. Well, listen, man. If you take that risk and it comes up and you win the cash money, you cannot disrespect that. Oh, court case. Wow. They settled out of court. Mostly, right? I've had a few court cases myself. I've even represented myself in court. And um, if you show confidence, right, yeah, and you show you're not willing to back off because they want you to back off, yeah, they want you to back off, and you pursue it. No one wants to go to court. Generally, they will settle out of court. Well done, brother. That is super stuff, man. Super stuff. Boxing classics. The presser was Hugh White. Yeah. Uh, my boy, without further ado, ask a good question to Kusik. You didn't take the first bet. Um, excuse me. The first offer, did you? No. Because I've taken people to court who stole from me, who were vile, who were abused, and I didn't take. I was tempted, but I didn't take the first offer because they're like, "Look, man, that's their first offer, right? You've got to up them 10%, 20%." So, hopefully, you didn't take the first offer, but 80 grand, yeah, that's pretty sweet, love. Acoustics. Why did Dave Allen not take the check to lose? Well, I was surprised myself, and that's why I didn't put money on Dave Allen to win. I didn't put money on Dave Allen to win because I was like, it was 7-1. I was like, that's a good prize. But I'm like, I can't trust him. Huh? He weighs 8 pounds more than he used to. He's a fat pig. You know, maybe he'll just take the payday and lie down. But I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Wild Randy, Tate is a nonce and his dad was CIA. Yeah, Andrew Tate you're talking about. So Andrew Tate, so his dad was an alleged chess champion, one of the few black chess champions, and Tate has even admitted it. Yeah, he worked for the CIA. Tate is a um, controlled opposition. Yeah, he plays his part. He's a liar. He's full of shit. I'll knock him out. Acoustics. I took the first offer. I sued him for 100K. They offered me 80. I mean, that's okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. 80K is sweet. What are you gonna do with it, blood? What are you gonna do with it, brother? I hope you use it wisely and don't spend it all on yayo. Acoustics. Was the sorry? Was the Liverpool driver a Marine or is it a psyop? It's very suspicious. They say he's 53-year-old man. Now I've seen him. He looks like 35, man. It's possible. I think the psyop there is, oh, we want to show that white people are also evil, and white people will also drive their car through people and hurt them. So yeah, I think it's a psyop, unfortunately. That tastes good. Without further ado, ex-CIA if there's such thing. There is no such thing, man. There is no such thing. Once you're in that group, that community, you never leave. You never leave. You never leave. You never leave. He's a wrong un, man. Of course, I bought a 30K car today. It's sweet, brother. I don't drive, man. I don't drive. I don't drive cars. But what would I do with 80K? I'd spend it on yayo. I'd spend it on brasses, hotel rooms. No, I'm joking, but well, yeah, good. Well, why not treat yourself, man? And how long did it take for the whole case to come through? Because I've been to court, like I said, and I have even had to, without any real training. I mean, I did do 2 years training as a lawyer, but without any real training, I decimated them, and it's very satisfying. Very satisfying. He admitted to on tape to his crimes. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it isn't. It doesn't mean it isn't a lie. Like my boy Wild Randy said, it's a sale. It doesn't mean it's not a lie, man. Right? Remember, right? I don't want to be no beggar, but if you want to help the community, right? There's super shekels, super thanks, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and buy me a beer. I appreciate it because this is basically the way. Well, I say, like, it supports the channel. Ultimately, I ended up getting paid about £2.50 an hour. Now I remember when I was a kid, £2.50 an hour was quite a lot. I did some gardening, I did some cleaning, I did some washing up for £2.50 an hour. But that was quite a few years ago. Acoustics. Now I want to release a music track or be like a trippy. Oh yeah, acoustics. Acoustics is a musician. Okay, obviously his name is Acoustic Gymnastics, so um, it's all acoustic, right? Yeah, man, I'd love that, man. That would be awesome, man. And I'm really pleased for you, man. I'm really pleased for you because bec- because they being the elitists, the people in control, they they hate small people getting up on them. But you won, you got up on them, you beat them, You got 80K, sweet. You got 80K. It's like it's as sweet as Josh Taylor slapping up Sonny Edwards, boom, like that. Did you guys watch that video? That is one of my favorite videos. Wild Brownie, they said his ethnicity within 2 hours. Yeah, if you watch any single article in the mainstream media about this event, and who knows what happened, they always go, "Oh, it was a 53-year-old white British man." How do they know that within an hour? How do they know that? Well, it's because they're lying. It's because they're trying to say, oh, 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 the most dangerous people are white British far right extremists. Fuck 'em, man. Ah, my boy Michael Maloney is here. What's up, brother? It's great to see you as always. Um, have you got any tips for us? Betting tips for us? Um, I think uh, Fabio Wardy would knock out Justin Hooney within 6 rounds. I haven't seen the odds yet, but I think that's a decent bet, man. Hooney's, if you see my video, Hooney's a little bit chinny, huh? Mm. And I think that's a decent bet. Usyk do bum? I don't know. I don't know. I'm slightly worried Usyk might get old. Without further ado, a most honest answer ever. Would you spend the money if you won the lottery on cocaine and hookers? Back in the day, sure. Back in the day, sure, man. I'd fly around the world. I'd fly around the world, yeah, in the best hotel rooms, yeah, yeah, finding the best Yale, and I would smash brasses all over the shop, you know. I would destroy them from behind, but I'm a Christian now, so I don't do that now. I don't do that now. I haven't had a nut for years, man. Some people are pushing for the race war. Oh, and some people assume that Liverpool guy was a part of a certain community. Well, I think that's the whole point. That's the whole psyop. It's like, oh, yeah, he must be Muslim or he must be brown and he must have driven through all these innocent people. Um, and then you see all these pictures and you're like, okay, he looks white, but he don't look 53. I think it's another psychological operation. So I wouldn't pay much attention to it. It's a lie, man. London chef, kid uncle. I don't know what you mean, but great to see. Tyne would spend it on Ugandan biro. I think you mean Steve Bunce. Acoustics. Why did Sonny get slapped? Mate, you need to watch my videos, blood. Um, um, this was the same night that Josh Taylor was fighting Echo Eshelman, which he lost in the end, and undeservedly, I think. Um, and he walks into Lee McGregor's dressing room, and then Sonny was like, "Hi, hi," and he just goes, "Clap, clap." I don't know why. We don't know why, but it was pretty funny anyway, man. Watch my video on it, man. Watch my video on it. It's well worth watching, man. And then Sonny just sits there with a look on his face, like, oh, why did he just slap me up? Why did he just slap me up? Well, because you're a bitch. Boxing Classics HU. Yeah, oh yeah. Sonny wouldn't go into why. He told the interview to stop asking about it. Right. Because, so I'm not a hater of Sonny. He's been on the channel, even though he knew, because I had him by the balls, man. I had him by the nutsack. And I was kind enough to let him go, right? When I could have stitched him up. But I think some people say it's because Sonny's a grass. Yeah, his family grass up people that claim benefits, and so he got slapped. I'm not sure, man. Yeah. Michael Maloney. Yeah, I've represented myself in court twice. Never trust duty solicitors. Right. Never trust duty solicitors. They work with the police. They're friends with the police. They go to the same party as police. Don't listen to them. Have one there, right? Have one there to ask questions. What about this? What about that? What about this? But do not trust them. Do not trust them. They will advise you to plead guilty every time. They're scumbags, they're incompetent, they're inept. Yeah, they just collect their whatever it is, whatever they get paid, £200 an hour. They just collect that money, and they just go through the mill again and again and again, collecting their money. They don't give a rat's ass about your case, right? Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Maloney in the house. Yeah, Maloney knows what he's talking about, bro. That's right, man. My boy Maloney. Where's Tony Maloney? We need both Maloneys, man. The small hats hate the small man. Um, yeah, well, it's not just the small hats; it's the elitists. They've got no respect. They got no kindness for normal people. They will send them to the trenches to get slaughtered by a Maxim machine gun, right? For king and country. Oh, you're fighting for king and country. Huh? You remember? And it had all these posters in the First World War. It goes, what did you do in the First World War? And all these guys were like, oh, okay, let's fight. And they get machine guns with a Maxim gun. Yeah, it's no good, man. Without further ado, looks like you're calling acoustics a wanker with those hand gestures. No. I'm definitely not calling acoustics a wanker. Acoustics is my boy. Acoustics is my boy, and he's just landed 80K. Yeah, and he's gonna make a Triple B song. Nah, man, Acoustics is my boy, man. Don't be stupid, man. Without further ado, Sonny got a downward slap to the forehead. Yeah, you got to watch the video. I've got. It hasn't got that many views, weirdly, and it should do. But because I've been like shadow banned, right? They've attacked me, right? And it's one of the funniest things. Um, I've said this again and again, but it's like Sonny Edwards is sitting there going, oh, "Hi, Josh. Hi, Josh." Like he's thinking, "Shit, my dad's come home and he's drunk, yeah, and he might slap me up." So I'm gonna try and be nice to him. Hi, Dad. But instead of that, instead of getting Josh Taylor going, "All right, mate, all right," he goes, "All right, slap, slap." It's fucking great, man. Uh, it's fucking great. Um, uh, 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 Michael Malone, I reckon Big John will continue to rinse Johnny Fisher's future paydays. Well, the problem is, like, even Johnny Fisher, Johnny Fisher's obviously a sweet guy, right? He looks after his family, you know. He's made his fat, disgusting, gluttonous pig hog of a dad famous, right? I can't put it up here, but the, if you go look at his Twitter, it says, "Oh, come and come and drop me an email if you want me to come to your funeral or your party." And I'm thinking, why would anyone want a fat, disgusting pig like you know, to turn up to my party? And he, listen, I hate Gad. Gareth the Arsehole Davis is one of the biggest tossers there is. But um, amazingly, I took his side. I took his side when Big John Fisher goes, "You're not allowed round me house." Well, I'm not allowed round his house either. He's blocked me. He's blocked me on Instagram, man. He's blocked me on Instagram. So he's obviously watching the channel, the pig. Right, there you go. Exactly. Michael Maloney. I don't like Gad, but he was right. In that case, yeah, he was. You know. But, Gad was like, well, I thought, you know, Dave Allen won by 1 round. So what? Fair enough. I thought he won by rounds as well. And big fat John Fisher, the gluttonous, greedy, Chinese consuming, Cantonese garbage eating pig goes, "You're not allowed round me house." I mean, come on, man. Otto's an inbred Muslim. You're going as well. No, I don't think so, bro. Tony Maloney's here. Wait, we got both Maloney's. We got both Maloney's. The Gad and a tiny bit of respect when he told fat John Fisher to go and finish his dinner. That was some funny shit. Yeah, like I said, I'm I'm objective, right? I'm not a hater. I'm objective. Yeah, Gad's a piece of shit. He's a nonce. He's a freak. But he, schooled Big John Fisher. Schooled him. Remember when the Gad offered to scrub Dillian's back in the shower? What that? Are you serious, bro? No, I can't remember that, but that's very worrying. Apparently, Dillian Whack, Quentin Rampage Jackson, right? He's a MMA fighter. I think he won the world title, and he said like Dillian Whack tried to grape him in the showers. So the fact that he wants to tickle Dillian's back in the shower is very worrying, man. Very, very, very worrying. Who's a bigger pervert? Gad or Coogan? It's got to be Gad. I mean, Coogan, you know, Coogan, if he hadn't moved to England, would be in Sri Lanka, yeah, watching middle class white girls in the toilet, and he'd drill a hole. Yeah, he'd drill a hole and he'd sit there filming these girls taking a dump in the toilets. Um, Gad, on the other hand, is far worse. I can't imagine the horrors on his browser. The horrors. The horrors. Okay, so what am I going to do? Am I going to hit this or not? Shall I hit this and see what it's like? I just got it today, right? It's called Ghost. It's what's it called? The vape. Shall I hit this now, man? Tell me. Chubby, tell us about your beef with Sonny. I've gone through this loads of times. So I was rinsing Sonny out all the time, right? And yeah, I gave a false number, right? A false number out to Sonny. In fact, I gave it to Max Jenkins, and he gave it to Sonny. And Sonny's rubbing his hands, going, "Yeah, ha ha! I love this. I've stitched you up." And I said to him, "Mate, you're a mug. You're a fool. You're a pussy hole. You're a grass. Um, I have recorded you. I have recorded you slacking off. I don't care, by the way. Slagging off batty mans, slagging off depressives, slagging off alcoholics." And he came over and he gave me £80. I mean, I think £80 is a bit tight. You know? You could have given me £800. Bought you a coffee, mate. Let me know if you worked. Okay. Oh, thanks, brother. Thanks, Acoustics. God bless you, man. I'll have a look. I'll have a look, brother. Um, they never make it easy, do they? Oh, Acoustics bought me a beer. Yeah, thank you so much, brother. Acoustics bought me a beer. Um, I will, I will give you a thank you, and I much appreciate this. Enjoy your money. Well done. Well done. Well done for beating the elitists in court. You know, that's very impressive. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your car. And yeah, man, I love it if you could do me a song. That would be pretty awesome, man. I love it if you could do me a song. Maloney, not sure if Sonny earned a lot in boxing. Of course he didn't earn a lot in boxing, man. He's a fucking 8 stone pussy hole, man. Now, I've been with a lot of women, right? And I don't think I've ever shagged a woman who's 8 stone. Eight, I don't think I've ever shagged a woman who's 8 stone. Yet, Sonny Edwards boxes at 8 stone. And Eddie Hearn said, "Oh, he's the pound for pound," until he got a beat down from Bam Rodriguez, and then he retired. No, Cal Yafai gave him a beat down too, and then Josh Taylor gave him a slap. He's not built for boxing. He says, I was brought up in violence. I was brought up in horror. No, you weren't, man. You're a pussy hole. And you got a good slap. And you knew it. You sat there with a stupid look on your face going, I didn't expect that. But I have not got the cojones, to push back against you, Josh Taylor. Big Dosser in the house. Big John Fisher's a magnificent looking specimen. Well, he is if you're into, gluttonous, fat, disgusting pigs. uh, he's blocked me on Instagram. He's blocked me on it. So he obviously knows. He's blocked me on Instagram. I did a video of him and Otto Wallin in the cuck chair. And yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I've been blocked by Otto Wallin. I've been blocked by Big John Fisher, man. Well, Randy, why do you and your kind marry your first cousin? I, I don't, man. I don't know where you got that from, bro. Without further ado, retro. Did Josh Taylor slap that little man? That manhood, was left and sunny out of him. He was humiliated. It was like, when you get a dad and he comes home and his 8-year-old boy, you know, has acted out of line and he gets a slap. That's what it was about. Michael Maloney, Taylor might have slapped Sonny by accident, thinking he was a little runner. Nah, man. If you watch the video, man, watch my video, man. He he knew. Sonny was like going, "Hi, Josh," and Josh Taylor just goes up to him and goes, "Blam!" Josh Taylor is the tough guy. He's a bit spiteful. He's a bit vicious, but you have to be for boxing. Tony Maloney. Eric Shenfru looks like Gage. Oh, come on. Farted a lot of AKA skids his nut out on a plate. Man, that is some horrible shit. But last time I was in central London, I looked at Eric Shen restaurant and I looked at the state, right, of their dishes, and I was like, it looks like a dog shit on a plate. Yeah, it looks like a dog ate some cat sick and then shat on a plate, and I was like, nah, it's not for me, man. It's not for the Triple B. Ah, my man, am I dead yet? Great to see you, brother. Great to see you, brother. Hi, Chubby and everyone. Yep. Hello to everybody. Hello to everybody. You know, it's great to see all the funds here. Without further, Sonny definitely said something that upset Josh. Yeah, he must have done. No one gets slapped up like a bitch. Yeah, no one gets treated like some bitch unless you stepped out of line. So he must have stepped out of line, man. And also, if you look at Sonny's face, it's like terror. It's fear. You know, it's like, uh, oh, I know I was brought up in horror and violence, but I, I, I don't think this is for me. Yeah, I mean, it is funny, man. It is definitely funny, man. Oh yeah. Without further ado, Sonny's mouth is writing checks he can't cash. I always like that expression. It's from Top Gun. It goes, son, your body's writing checks your body can't cash. And yeah, Top Gun was back in the day, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. There was still an agenda there, but it was less so back in the 80s. And, you know, Top Gun was pretty cool with Iceman, Val Kilmer, who's dead, by the way. He's dead, unfortunately. Mm. He goes, you know what? He goes, you know what I don't like you? Because you're dangerous. Pat Keys are bocce enthusiasts. Yeah, it's disgusting, man. They get these in Afghanistan, Pakistan. They get these young boys to dress and wear makeup and dance around doing some gay dance, and and afterwards they do disgusting things with them. Yeah, I'm with you. You're not doing no videos tonight. Yeah, do you remember that, man? Um, I am. I was kind enough not to put up the recording of Sonny of what he said, but I put up a couple of things, and he goes, "You're not doing no videos tonight. You're not." He thought he was on top of things. You're not doing no videos tonight. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do a video on you, you bitch." What a pussy hole. Acoustics. Uh, Hooney got no chance. Well, I wouldn't say he got no chance, but I would say um, uh, I expect Fabio to bang him out within 6 rounds. Fabio Wardley is very violent. You get the usual nonsense. Oh, he's a white collar fighter. Yeah. So what? But firstly, he wasn't a white collar fighter. He was an unlicensed fighter, and he was beating the crap out of people, right? You imagine it. Oh, you're going for a white collar fight and fighting Fabio Wardley. He's violent. He doesn't hold back. He's not interested uh, uh, in using the jab. I think he's going to knock Huni out because Huni can't take a shot. I've done a video on it. Check out the video, and it shows him getting hurt. Huni getting hurt. He gets knocked out in sparring. He gets what's his name? Kevin Lorena, who's almost knocked out like Daniel Dubon, but he's not really a big puncher. He's got 15 KOs in 30 fights, and he had Huni wobbling all over the place. Yeah, I think Huni's gonna get knocked out, man. Exactly, exactly what I just said. Exactly what I just said. Um, What Rani, did you know that Green Black was a volunteer moyal? What's a moyal? Is that the rabbi that circumcises people? Was that a mohel? He probably loves it. He probably loves it, and they apparently they suck the Corey. It's disgusting, man. Hooney didn't do the skanky leg. He did the skanky body in that video. Man, he looked all over the shop. He looked all over the shop. He was hurt. He was. I mean, look. Wardley punches way harder than Kevin Lorena. Okay, he punches way harder than Kevin Lorena, and if you're all over the place and wobbling by Kevin Lorena, what's going to happen when Fabio Wardley hits you in the face? Well, you're going to get knocked out, right? I haven't seen the odds yet, but Wardley within 6 is the bet. It depends on what the bet is. Like if it's 5-1, it's like I'm jumping on it. If it's 5-1, I'm jumping on it. If it's like 3-1, I'm like I'll put a fiver on it. But I don't rate Hooney. I don't rate Hooney. The rabbi that sucks. Oh yeah, a mohel. Yeah, they cut off the foreskin and then they suck the Corey. They suck the blood. It's disgusting. Michael Maloney. Wardy has been ruined by too many amateur fights. 30 amateur fights enough to go pro, not 300. Yeah, I mean that's a good point, right? He's fresh, he's young, he's aggressive, he's violent, and you can sit there going, oh, I hate it. It's so boring. Oh, he's a white collar fighter. Well, he's a white collar fighter that absolutely decimated an Olympian, Fraser Clark, who had 300 amateur fights or something, and he hit him so hard that his head changed shape. It's BS. It's 4-5 Wardley stoppage. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm vaguely interested in that, but I want to see stoppage within 6 rounds. I want to see what the stoppage is within 6 rounds because that's the important thing. Muhammad was the 7th century Arabian version. Jeez. I can't. I can't really comment on that. Yeah. Okay. Right. I said, shall I hit this? No one's giving me any answer. So my answer is I am going to hit this. Blood clot. Yeah, I did just hit it, man. This felt pretty strong, man. I only just got it yesterday through the post. Um, it's a hybrid, so it's indica and the other one sativa. But yeah, man. Um, yeah, it's pretty good, man. Tony Maloney, very disappointed that Steve Bunce has moved to the zone, the home of boxing. Um, why'd you say that? I think Steve Bunce is cringe. He's fat. He is. He does actually know quite a bit about boxing, right? But he thinks he's uh, the Gandhi of boxing. He thinks he's the Gandhi of boxing. That he knows everything. Um, my main issue is that they've got bloody Adam Smith on Days On. That's scary. Otto is going to report the stream for Islamophobia. Otto going to stick it up his ass, man, because he's a cuck. Um, he is. He pushed the jibber jabber, right? Again and again and again. I've got him. I've got him on videos. He pushed the jibber jabber, and he said, "You got to wear the mask to protect the old peoples." Now, if you are going to be such a cuck, right, and you're going to support people poisoning themselves, you can stick it up your ass for nothing and fuck off while you're doing it. Maloney, Tony Maloney. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Blood clot, show it, you pussy hole. That was sarcasm, Bunce. Imagine him and Adam Smith on. Oh, thank the Lord, man. I was a bit worried about you, Tony. I was like, Tony, have you lost your mind? But yeah, fucking Bunce, Adam Smith. Frampton used to be okay, but he's had to toe the line now. Sonny Edwards uh, is on his own. He's not bad at reading a fight unless it's his friend, and he's like, oh, Chev's doing so well. It's so gay. Um, Charlie Parsons, all these pussy hoes. Charlie, did I tell you what I had? Charlie Parsons asked me out for a fight. Can you believe that? A 5'5", overweight, mongoloid midget asked me for a fight. He goes, yeah. Why don't you come to the next show and we'll see if you've got the same energy. I was like, man, you tripping? I'll knock you out. You've never even had a fight. Anyway, he blocked me. Yeah, Tony. I used to rate Frampton as a pundit, but he's slowly morphing into Tony Bellend. Yeah. You remember Tony Bellend? He was like going, "Oh, Coogan, I want to be left alone. I don't. I want to be left alone. I just want to do my own thing." And then since then, all he's done is be on TV. He's a bum. Without further ado, retro. One of my favorite clips is where Dylan knocks Dimitri's tiny hat off. Yeah, and he's like, he's like going, and he even says afterwards, I knocked his small hat off. I do like Dillian. I don't care if he's failed drug tests. I don't care, man. Oi, you look at you, triggered. Did he smoke too much? He's seething. What are you talking about, man? Wild Randy, Charlie Parsons gets smoked by the Eritrean Michael. No, 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 it's not a joke. You would genuinely get smoked by the Eritrean Michael. You see this? I'm going to hit it again. Why? Because I can. But can someone please, uh, give me a super shackle, man? Give me some love. My boy Acoustics bought me a beer, but um, I don't want to sound like a beggar on the streets, you know, with a cardboard board saying, "Homeless, please help me, looking for somewhere to stay." But it helped me. Blood clot. Well, Randy, you'll see the prophet great to 9 year old girl. I think you might not realize how many times did I tell you I'm a Christian, you crackhead? Oh yeah. Tony. Two African brothers or just a couple of black Brits? Um, what this refers to, right? It's quite funny, right? So he's got Derek Chisora, right? Is sitting on the couch with um, Steve Byro Bunks, right? Mm. Now I've got to be honest, man. Derek Chisora is is funny, and he goes, yeah. I went to uh, I went to Ukraine. I went to Kiev, and I went to a couple of brothers' restaurants. And Bunce tries to be real street. He goes, "What? Like you mean like two African brothers, or maybe a couple of Black Britons?" And Chisora looks at him and goes, "No, the Klitschko brothers." Mate, it's funny. It's funny, man. Ah, Dynamic Serb, how are you, brother? It's great to see you, my brother. Bless you, bless you. That's amazing. I'll have to visit. What? The Klitschko's restaurant in Ukraine. Um, yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, but whatever. Oh, my man's laughing. I love to make it my man. Oh, oh, this is good as well. Wild Randy. Well, Wild Randy knows his shit, man. Apart from imagining that I'm the different religion. So he goes, ask Steve Bunce about BLM. So you remember there was go and check this on YouTube or whatnot. But it's really funny. There's uh, is it Jack Dempsey? No, not Jack Dempsey. Paul Dempsey. Paul Dempsey, right? And he's on TNT, BT Sport, whatever. And he's sitting there with David A. commentating on the fights. And apparently it's Black History Month, which it seems to be like every month. But anyway, and well, I've been, at this point, it's very important that we celebrate Black History Month. He goes, and I've talked to David Hay, and David Hay looks at him like going, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, and we decided that there's no one better to celebrate Black Lives Matter than Steve Buns. And and David Hayes like going, are you having a laugh? And it was even on the BBC. Have I got news for you? They even put it on that. But yeah, that's classic, man. Right, let's have a look. What we got here, man? Come on, you blood clot pussy hole. Do you know, the problem is that it should be easy, but some of these techniques don't work, man. A couple of brothers from Ukraine. Oh yeah, what you mean? A couple of Black Britons? Yeah, that was. Oh man, that's just too good, man. Michael Maloney. Vitaly Klitschko has a brothel above the restaurant. I'm assuming. Actually, this is very important, and very noteworthy. Very noteworthy. Um, so there is a woman, Daniel Patenko or something, and she is um, got a Twitter account, and she's trying to explain people the reality of what's going on. What we're told in the mainstream papers is BS. But if you don't know that anyway, man, I ain't got no hope for you. You know what I'm saying, brother? Anyway, and then she said that Vitaly Klitschko, the former heavyweight champion, is a PIMP, and he owns this enormous flat, right? It's a huge flat, and underneath the flat is a strip club where they traffic women. So yeah, that's all I can say. That's all I can say, man. But yeah, look into it, man. Oh, Bon Scott is in the house. How are you, brother? Great to see you, bro. How do you feel about Josh Taylor, man? Because to me, he's one of the most underrated fighters there's been. And you've got idiots like Chris Eubank Jr. and Connor Bum earning £10 million a fight, and you've got a guy like Josh Taylor who has uh, won an undisputed world championship, and he's not getting paid 10 mil, is he? Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're well. So, hi Triple B. I watched that video with Diamante and a prank call. Right. All it showed me was what a diva prick the man is, and how he treats people. He's not a good character whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, he did come across like really like cocky and really angry. He's a bellend. Okay, so he's a bellend. Um, the funny thing is though, um, so I know I've got some friends, right? Yeah, I've got some friends, man, and with their fans, and we went to watch a boxing match again. I can't remember Nottingham or Manchester, something like that, and my man, he ain't trying to be, um, oh, I need a selfie with this famous person. He ain't like that. He just thought it'd be funny, get a selfie with David Greenblatt, right? And he went up to him and he's like saying, "Oh, David, is it all right if I take a selfie?" And he said, "No, no, no, no." He refused to let someone take a picture with him. What does that mean? Because he's not getting paid. Because he loves shekels. All right. You, this ain't working properly. This ain't working properly. Anyway, Bon Scott. Oh, so we just talked to Bon Scott about Josh Taylor. Um, Apparently, Josh likes to drink a bit too much. Well, I don't mean to be disrespectful, you know. I've got Scottish friends, Irish friends, I've got Welsh friends. But the Scottish like a drink. The Celts, the Celts like a drink. You know what I mean? So they get a drink on, and it's just a normal day. It's just a normal day. Oh, it's Monday. Well, should we have a pint? Yeah, go on, mate. 5 hours and 10 pints later, they're going home and beating their wife. So what I'm saying is, yeah, Josh likes to drink a bit. Well, it's his culture. It's his culture. Just like Otto Wallin. Yeah? His Swedish culture is watching the action from the culture. Boxing Classics, Defo's staged. Even worse, Diamante thought it was a good idea. Yeah, well, you know what? David Diamante is the kind of guy, right? You he thinks he's Tom Cruise or Sly Stallone. He thinks he's that important. You know what I'm saying? So, he wants to be treated like a king. He wants to be treated like a king. And basically, everyone else is thinking, who is this dick? Who is this tool? I've never heard of it. But he thinks he's really important, whilst everyone else is going, who is this tool? I can't believe I haven't had a single super shekel, man. I'm not complaining. So I'm not David Greenblatt, but I can't believe I haven't had a super shekel. Apart from acoustic, it's kind of the man has just managed to win 80 large, 80 large of some big company. Now you got to have respect for that. Uh, Liam in Change. What's up, blood? What's the drink of choice tonight, Shelby? Well, I'm going to give up drinking on Monday because I often take 2 months without drinking. But at the moment, I'm drinking. It's white wine. I know. It's a bit lame, but it's the summer, so white wine. Mm. And on top of that, this thing, which is like serious. Bon Scott, I wish I'd give you some shekel chubby. We Scots invented copper. Copper wire fighting over a penny. Oh, yeah, Scottish people make me laugh, man. They got a good sense of humour. I don't agree or understand with the hatred of the English because the English have messed up every single country, and also it's not the individual English, it's the elitists and stuff like that that messed everything up. So, um, but yeah, Scottish have got a good sense of humour. Irish too. The Irish too. The Irish have got a real good sense of humour. You know. Randy, have you seen Ukrainian rent boys burning down the Starmer's house and the news is refusing to talk about? Right now, I have to be careful what I say, but yeah. So allegedly, some random Ukrainian young guys, all of who have a background as Batmans, yeah, for no reason, decided to burn down Starmer's house in his car. Now that's quite suspicious. That's very suspicious. Um, I think what happened was the rent boys, um, you know, they blackmailed him. They said, "Listen, man, we've got pictures of you getting spit roasted, um, and a lot of pictures of you getting spit roasted, and we're going to sell them to the papers unless you give us 50, 60, 70, 80 large, like acoustic gymnastics, 80 large, you know." And Keir Starmer is sitting there going, "Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. I don't want my wife, my beard. I don't want my kids. I don't want the people that voted me in to know that I've been spit roasted uh, by some Ukrainian rent boys." So he called a couple of people, and they nicked them. That's my theory, anyway. Michael Maloney, they worked on an alleyway hourly rate. But they probably earned thousands, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that Starmer, is a pervert. He is a pervert. He has no morals. He likes to be spit roasted. This kind of thing. Storm's worried for his beard. Yeah, that's for sure. Michael Maloney. Starmer obviously backdoored. Well, I don't know, man. Who's the top and who's the bottom? You don't know with these perverts, man. You don't know with these perverts. Wild Randy, Starmer got a nut out of covering up Savile when he was head of the CPS. Yes, he did. There were 7 cases, very solid cases, that were passed on to the CPS by the police, and the police are not to be trusted, right? But they passed it on. There was enough evidence for 7 different cases. And Keir Starmer was head of the CPS. And apparently the CPS went, nah, this is not worth pursuing. It's not worth pursuing. Imagine that. 7 different cases. Anyway, I gotta watch out, man. Barish, is Joshua a bottom? News from AKA Skins. Joshua's a bottom. I've said it a million times. Like, you know, batty men are perverts, and so you get a big, huge, muscular one like Joshua, and then you get a feminine one like AKA Skins, and psychologically, it excites gay J. They'd be bummed by a feminine woman like AKA Skins. Anyway, I can't really talk about it. Yeah, exactly right. There's a picture of Starmer and Savile's a little bit horrifyingly. Yes, there is. It's out there, and I can't talk about it though. I can't talk about it. It's too sick. Without further ado, Gage is the catcher, not the pitch.
He's the mail boy. Yeah, he's the post box, not the mailman. He's the socket. He's not the plug. He's a socket. You know what I'm saying? Bon Scott says absolutely nothing. What do you say, bro? Barish, news from Ripton. Ah, Ripton Fearon, aka Spence Fearon. I forgot his name. He's a racist loser. I don't even care that he's racist. You know, yeah. He should be allowed to have his opinions on communities and so. I've got no problem with that. The problem is he lies, right? He lies, and he changes his story, right, to how much it helps him. So he's a scumbag. Oh, Dan Morphy. Big up, Chubby. Hey, big up, Dan Morphy. How are you, brother? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. What's going on, brother? Am I dead yet? Gage is Bonnie Blue, not the 100. Oh, God. I, she, she is the most revolting creature. The most revolting creature I've encountered ever. Should be. Earlier, I was talking to Otto about being a silver. Otto is just a bottom. Why no StreamYard? I'm on StreamYard, bloke. Randy, if you're racist to white people. Oh, sorry. If you're racist to white people, you should not be in a white country. Ex- Exactly. I don't understand it. It's like, oh, I hate white people, so I go to their country. Well, we know. People who know, know. Wild running. I know you're a soldier of Christ. I am. Christ is king. I the red pill brought me to the gun pill, and I'm glad it did. I mean, letting your fans have a chat on the panel. What are you talking about, blood? Am I dead yet? Too right. If you look at Bonnie Blue Eyes, she's utterly soulless. Yeah, but I mean, imagine, right? There's an expression. It's called the thousand Corey look. And when you've got a woman who's taking too many Corys, she her soul is broken, and you look in her eyes, and you see the 1,000 Corey stare, and you realize this is broken. This is broken. Yeah, that's what I mean. The thousand cocks there, which is Wild Brady, the 6 million Corey stare. Oh, by the way, all the references are understood. Nice, nice. I like it. Yeah, well, I'm going to finish up soon. No one's giving me a single bloody super shekel, except my man's acoustic gymnastics has bought me a beer because you can Litecoin, buy me a beer, buy me Bitcoin, and the other one, super shekel. But anyway, whatever, man. I've seen that look with promiscuous women. That soulless look, exactly. That lost look. That I've taken too many Corys. Look, The two, Wild Riley, 271k core is there. Now, again, I'm going to repeat myself, but none of those references are lost on me. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna Shane Mongols. Yeah, where is Shane Mongols, man? Shane Mongols supports the channel. You know, he's extremely generous. I haven't seen Shane Mongols for a bit. Usually, if you say it 3 times, he appears. So let's try this. Shane Bongos. Shane Bongos. Shane Bongos. All right, let's see what happens, man. I might do that. How many Chinese takeaways has Big John had tonight since he said that Friday feeding? Well, he's blocked me now. I mean, how many? What, in pounds? Oh, 2,000, maybe 2,500 pounds. That's what I reckon. Monsieur Barish, will Dillian White come back? He's got a fight lined up. It's against TBA, right? To be announced. So we don't know who he's fighting, but he's fighting on the same bill as Javier Woodley. So. The donate isn't on, is it, Chuffy? Oh, well, oh, is it not? No, man, it has to be. It has to be. Oh, whatever, man. Don't worry, man. It doesn't matter, man. Although you can still do Litecoin, Bitcoin, or the other one. Buy me a beer. Buy me a beer is very easy. So, but no option. Wow, that is bizarre. It's haterism, no doubt. No doubt it's haterism. But anyway, I just want to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. Um, we're here for the funds. We're always here for the funds. Hang on. Without further ado, retro. No option. Oh, hang on. Oh, you mean there might be? Oh, yes. Without further ado, £10. Oh man, you didn't have to give me £10, man. You only had to give me £1, man. That's so generous, man. God bless you. We'll be talking. You really didn't have to do that, man. I'm really touched, but you didn't have to do that. But that's kind, man. So thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. We can talk on Insta. And make sure you look after yourselves, and God bless you all. Peace in the Middle East.